Um, I'm going to be short, but what I want to do is start in gratitude. Um, First, I want to thank God for giving me the strength and the patience and resilience to actually deal with my team and partners on this project. I want to also give gratitude to my predecessors and my ancestors for actually aligning this vision. We're part of a story, a wonderful web of stories. So we're just here in this moment. I want to thank Desmond and his dream team. They've been amazing throughout this entire process. Thank you all. This has been an incredible journey, and we're looking forward to the future. I then want to thank everybody at Tuskegee University, the staff, the faculty, for assisting in this process. And I definitely want to send a thank you and a shout out to the Tuskegee Public Dialogue team, as well as what's turning into the Urban Ag team. This is going to be a great ride. And then I want to thank everybody here for the roles that they have played or the roles that they will play in the future of this project. So with that, I want to, they asked me to talk a little bit about the vision. So really 3 words came to mind. The first one is technology. We have a long history of innovation at Tuskegee University that goes back to its founding. And that is something that we are readily always doing in the fields as well in the laboratories. Some of the amazing inventions that have come out of Tuskegee University is what we're looking and bringing back here. So not just in production, agriculture, but also in post-harvest. So cooling, shipping, drying, canning. We're looking forward to sharing all of that. The second one is access and participation. One of the things that the team has done is start what's called festivals in Macon County. These are amazing events that are gathering points for people and ideas and will serve us well in this county as well. But not only ideas, but fresh fruits and vegetables, nutrition, right? So we're looking forward to sharing that. But it doesn't end there. Mission of Extension says that we must be educators. So education, how to prepare those foods, how to can those foods, how to store those foods. Those are also things that we're looking at sharing with you. At this point in time, I'm actually learning how to be a leader. And one of the greatest things I can do in doing that is getting out of the way and allowing the dialogue team in 21 Dreams to talk about how this has evolved over time. And I will be remiss if I didn't shout out Kayla Rowling and East South, who have been partners with us before this project has even started, and educating Tuskegee University students and internships as well. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you all.
Thank you. So I'm going to give, the mayor just arrived, everyone, so I'm just going to give a brief introduction about who he is, although I'm sure we all know. All right, so, sorry. No introduction. Well, can we have a warm round of applause?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I want to apologize for being a little late. We had a little bit of business to take care of over at the legislature and talking with our state senate, but it's glad to be here. It's good to see all of you here, everyone who's played a role in this project. Desmond Wilson and so many others have been vital to what we're doing here, and I certainly want to thank Tuskegee University for their partnership, and we hope this is the beginning of partnerships that we can have with Tuskegee. Has a glorious past and a promising future, and we're glad to be partnering with you here in Montgomery. We look forward to maybe a couple other announcements coming pretty soon, and some other ideas that we have of how we can work together, not only in the space of agriculture and urban farming, but also through STEM and our cluster of technology, engineering, and mathematics talent that we have here. So we want to thank all of you, Dr. Gay. We want to thank everyone for being here. And certainly, I think it's important that we consider where we are and not just what we're trying to do. We understand the place that we stand in right now and what this place meant to Montgomery in the past. And it is my belief that projects like these are how we create a better future for the city of Montgomery, for the people who live in this neighborhood and the people all over, so that there's a better understanding and a better opportunity for everyone, regardless of access, regardless of where they may live, regardless of their zip codes. And by trying to address food insecurity through programs like this is really important to us, because it allows us to talk to national foundations and organizations who are very interested in Montgomery, who've reached out to us since the election to discuss how they can help. And many of them want to reduce the amount of food deserts that exist throughout urban America. Many of them want to bring more urban farming to communities of color and to communities where there is not the same amount of access to fresh food that you may have in other parts of this city and other parts of our communities. And so it's important for us that we not only partner with organizations and universities and the people of this community, but that we reinvest and that we continue to motivate and inspire others to do the same thing. And so from my standpoint, as one of the areas that we talked about throughout our campaign, it was how do we bring back neighborhoods like this? How do we make sure we revitalize neighborhoods, and not just from a standpoint of policy and talk and thought, but from an idea of action. And I think this is one of the ways that we're able to do that. And this is one of the ways that we hope that we can touch people in a very different way that not only blossoms from here on the west side of Montgomery, but blossoms throughout the Black Belt, Lowndes County, Bullock County, Macon County, and certainly the city of Tuskegee itself. And so we want to make sure that you know that we're a willing partner to work with you. There's too much talent and expertise at Tuskegee University for us to do it by ourselves. There's too much history there for us not to work together from a regional standpoint of how we can benefit one another. And so our doors are open at City Hall. We want to work with the mayor, Tony Haygood, and the city council in Tuskegee, along with the university. And so we want to be partners with everyone, because I think if we can work together with the talent, with the assets that we have, then we can accomplish some great things. And finally, I'll just say that for us in Montgomery, we have to make sure that as we come upon the anniversary of Bloody Sunday and we talk about the Civil Rights Trail, that we don't talk about areas like this, which were decimated by the intentional drawing of the interstate system right through the heart of this neighborhood, that we don't forget to ask for our opportunities to do more now. And we don't forget to ask for opportunities of what our local, state, and federal government can do to improve upon decisions that were made in the past. And so that may not mean the city of Montgomery. It may mean Tuskegee University getting a grant or getting a partnership. It may mean some of the urban farming initiatives that we have receiving the resources that we need. It may mean through some of the programming, some of the neighborhood development ideas, getting the full support that we need, so that not only are we touching people, but we're changing people. We're changing outcomes. And ultimately, that's what we seek to do. And so for those who like whole foods, for those who like fresh market, that's great. We hope to be able to supply places like that. And more importantly, we hope to be able to supply family, the tables around in homes in this neighborhood, in homes in other underserved communities, in a way through fresh food and through gardening and through urban farming that they otherwise would not be able to have. And so we look to continue to work with everyone here, and we want to build on this program, and we want to highlight this program as being one of the hallmarks of not only what we've done in the first 100 days since I've been in office, but what we'll continue to do over the next several thousand days during this term as Mayor of Montgomery. And we seek to bring more programs like this to our community, and we seek to bring more partnerships with Tuskegee University, not only here in Montgomery, but throughout this entire region. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. Thank you for all that you continue to do, and we look forward to working with you going forward. Have a great day.
All right, do we have